First play, first pass for Brady.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Kayvon Thibodeau able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Throwing deep here for Coleman.
It got his man complete. A huge play there for Arizona.
45 yards.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustment. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll send Moss in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Back to throw here.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to throw again. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 22 carries, 74, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Going for it all. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well. Brady now to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. On play action. Now Brady. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Coleman has it here right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
York able to send this one through.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a 3rd and 6.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st down, Brady.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. It's caught by Coleman. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Brady. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Cade York on now for the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. York able to send this one through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. 33 yards that time.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Shifts by at the 15. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So here are the Cowboys to take over.
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
I'm going back to you. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the slant. Street. Dragon 60.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Inside the 20.
Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
T.J. Hawkinson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Cards take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Brady's going to look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then what?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Pushing through the contact. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 15.
64 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. To throw is Brady. Reaching up for it, and he's got it.
Keon Coleman.
High in the air to bring it in.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 37. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Cook again.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Coleman, the man in motion right.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brady's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brady.
They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Again, it's Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Brady got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
135 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The football going back over to Arizona now. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From midfield, here's Brady.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
To throw, it's Brady. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flipped it down.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Check 55 to the line. Check 55 to the line. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Here's Brady. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go. Mike 50, Mike 50.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Brady going to throw. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Brady again.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Now Brady. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now is Brady. This is Coleman with a grab. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over. Brady now to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he gets operating from the gun. Brady completes it to Coleman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One final try now for Brady.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just